Hey y'all, welcome into Future Sun Tarot. Today's video is about what newness is coming into your life, what new beginnings, what new freshness is being delivered over to you. And we have three piles for you to choose from. Pile number one, pile number two, and pile number three. I'm going to allow you guys to get a closer look of these cards. Pile one, pile two, and pile three. We're going to clear up some energetic space before we start this reading. Take a moment and choose which pile most resonates with you, and I'll see you in your video. The timestamps are below. Let's get started, y'all. Pile number one, if you chose this lovely blue card, number 10, Harmony, this message is for you. Intuitively, pile number one, this new beginning feels more so about you becoming in tune with your spirit guides, you becoming in tune with your higher self and your intuitive body, learning how to communicate and really flow with life a little bit more. There's also this feeling of love, this feeling of understanding yourself, maybe really awakening to your higher self, but also finding ways to help heal and love your inner child. I feel like you may be experiencing a lot of new rebirths, could be being like refreshed in water. I see you potentially going swimming sometime soon or taking a float sort of experience, doing something to really tune your third eye and your crown chakra as well. But I want to read from the book what this card is really about. So let's get straight into that, okay, y'all? Number 10. The experience of resting in the heart in meditation is not something that can be grasped or forced. It comes naturally as we grow more and more in tune with the rhythm of our own inner silence. The figure on this card reflects the sweetness and delicacy of this experience. The dolphins that emerge from the heart and make an arch towards the third eye reflect the playfulness and intelligence that comes when we are able to connect with the heart and move into the world from there. Let yourself be softer and more receptive, because inexpressible joy is waiting for you just around the corner. Nobody else can point it out to you, and when you find it, you won't be able to find words to express it to others. But it's there, deep within your heart, ripe and ready to be discovered. Pile number one, what a beautiful message for this card. We'll dive deeper, pull some more tarot cards, and let's see what new beginnings are coming your way. Divine guidance, divine wisdom for pile number one. What new beginnings, what freshness is coming their way? Show me what I need to see. You could be a water sign as well, or you could be meeting a water sign. This could be really significant too as well if you have a twin. Divine guidance, divine wisdom. This is also an energy of being able to come back home, or be able to really commune with your family a little bit more. Maybe there's been things that you've experienced that has been blocking you from feeling comfortable around your own family or around your home space. And this energy, this new beginning, could be centered on you being more comfortable with your family, or breaking some sort of barrier or baggage that has been blocking you from connecting with your family, or really trusting them as well. Divine guidance for my pile number one. What newness is coming into their life? One more card. What newness is coming into my pile number one's life? All right. Wow, we have the star. We have the hangman coming out in reverse. I'm just going to put your card to the side here. Wow. So a lot of healing, of course, a lot of healing, a lot of love is definitely coming out here. You could be an Aquarius, or you can also be a water sign in this reading. I do feel like with this hangman coming on reverse, this could be something that you know that is coming in as well, or you've already done the change of perspective and now it's just waiting for the rest of the energy to align. A lot of this message, pile number one, does feel like you have done the inner work, and now you have like either prayed for other people, maybe even have done some elevation work for other people. It could be your own spiritual team as well. You could have elevated some sort of spirit guides or ancestors as well. And now it's like you're waiting for the pieces to fall in place. Like you've done the work, now the pieces are falling into place. So part number one, this could literally be you doing the work in form of some sort of like magic or spell work as well that you've done to help heal yourself. So it could be a spiritual bath. This could be a ceremony to cut cords from different things. This could be a ceremony to help heal your family and lineage. I mean, part number one, I do feel like you've been doing the heavy lifting, the shadow work, the really deep tuning that really does matter. And so now the thing that happens here is it's almost like a positive waiting game where now you don't really have to wait because you know what you are calling in reflects your innermost truths, right? What you are calling in reflects the love of your heart. So you don't have to sit and worry about what is to come. What newness is coming in, what you're being blessed with, what's falling into your lap is a sense of peace, a peace of knowing that I've righted my wrongs. Now I can live my life freely the way I desire. This could also be like not waiting to your deathbed to right your wrongs with people. This is that. This is also you potentially speaking up about things that have been traumatic to you. This could be speaking up to those that hurt you, speaking up to a therapist or a counselor or a tarot reader or psychic of some sorts, but also speaking to your family and letting them know, hey, this happened to me. I'm healing beyond it, but I'm okay. I just want to share that with you. This too, with this harmony, a major blessing that's coming into your life, pile number one, is being able to really live with others again. I do feel like you went through some sort of traumatic experience or trauma within your life that has blocked you from really loving others. It's blocked you from even accepting true, genuine hugs, true, genuine love. It's blocked you from really being human or being a spiritual being, communing with others. It's blocked you from wanting to be part of a community. And the major blessing that's coming into your way is community. Being able to be a part of community, graduating to a new season of your life. We're going to pull some more cards, but let's dive deeper. But beautiful message so far already, pile number one. What new blessings are coming into my pile number one's life? Also, part number one, the need to not have to be perfect, the need to accept your flaws, to accept the things that you've done. Maybe you've also caused trauma to others. Maybe you've forgiven yourself and have been asking for forgiveness from others because of the pain that you've caused. And now you're coming to understand, like, I've caused this pain, I'm righting my wrongs, and I'm going to do better. I'm going to do better while I am alive and healthy. I don't need to wait to my last days to do better and to correct things, and be a bigger person. You're setting some large example as well. Pile number one, divine guidance, divine wisdom for my lovely pile number one. What newness, what new blessings are coming their way? Show me what I need to see. What new blessings are coming my pile number one's way? Yeah, moving away from pain and conflict is a major blessing that's coming your way. Once again, this card, this burden card, and also this hangman in reverse gives me the same energy of not really knowing that you are going to calmer land. It's like you've taken care of the burden. You've done the hard work, you've done the lifting, and so now you can really smooth sail. You can go without the burden. And this could have been something that's been riding on your back, literally, because this person, this woman is riding on this guy's back, or this could also be him in a different form. And then there's that rooster on top. And so this literally does feel like whatever's been riding your back, you've been setting it free. And this could literally be you spiritually cleansing and resetting any type of trauma that's been on you, any sort of pain, any sort of negative projection that's been placed onto you, or also anything that you've placed onto yourself. You could also be having a more high functioning lifestyle as well as a blessing that's coming towards you. Um, it's trusting as well, trusting your season, trusting your journey is a major. We have sorrow at the bottom as well, and transformation. So once again, it's like trusting that you've been through this journey, even if it has placed you alone, even if it's blocked you from connecting with others, and you've trusted it, and now you understand why you were blessed with that burden. I feel like pile number one, another major blessing, a newness that's coming into your life, is really to understand and know why your life has been set up this way. Finding a way to come to a conclusion and say, you know what, it's blessed me with these stories so that I can help others. It's blessed me with strength, and now I'm prepared for larger chapters or larger battles. Why have I been blessed here? You may want to look into your Akashic records. You may want to look into um, your astrological chart as well to see exactly why you've been placed with these certain journeys on this lifetime. It just feels like you're not. This major blessing is seeing yourself as not the victim anymore. To be honest, you're no longer the victim. You're a survivor. You are, and you may not even use the term survivor. To be honest, you are new. You don't have to use any term that does place you next to anything that you've experienced. It's like I get to decide what my story is. This the new beginning here is you deciding what your story is. You rewriting your life. You becoming brand new. You waking up to the fact that you have your destiny is up to you. You know, it's up to you to follow, it's up to you to live with. I feel like you're going to have a lot of like peaceful experiences. You may decide to start watching the sunset and the sunrise a little bit more. You may decide to um, you may even decide to do work with the elderly or start volunteering again. I do feel like someone may decide to do that, which is going to be very fulfilling. You may decide to give back a little bit more. You may have a beginning where you can afford to give back a little bit more and be more present in your community. We're going to pull some more cards and see what other new beginnings are coming your way. I'm going to pull these up a little bit more. What new beginnings are coming in for my lovely pal number one? What new beginnings are coming in for my lovely pal number one? Show me what I need to see and allow me to see the messages clearly and as accurately as possible. Divine guidance, divine wisdom for my pal number ones. All right. One card, please. What new beginnings? All right. Which so much flying out. And also another message for y'all, part number one, is that it could be hard to quantify what new blessings are coming in because this really could be a life changing completely, and never going back to the same. So to quantify that would be pointless. And so another message here is that the new beginnings that are coming in or are boundaryless or borderless or it's not worth counting. It's yeah. Let's get some more out of this deck though. This now I can't even talk. I don't even know what that was, but let's get some more out of this deck though. All right, divine guidance for my pile number ones. What new beginnings, what new blessings are coming their way? This card's been one to pop over. Wow, these cards are shuffling crazy for y'all, pile number ones. What new bless? Oh my gosh, y'all. All right, we have the Hangman coming out as well. Again, we have the Death card and also the Magician. Wow, we have a lot of major arcana. So this is going to be major blessings coming into your life where you can really start to feel the change. Once again, like I said earlier, with this Hangman in reverse, you've done the inner work, so you don't have to sit and like wait around for stuff. It's almost like a trust. I've done the inner work. I've changed my inner compass, you know, and so now what does gravitate towards me, I can trust the fact that it will resonate with me. This is like, okay, I've done the inner work. I've been dating individuals that were not good for me, that were not good people, you know, or I've been having friends that are not good people. And now I know that I've done it in the work and I don't have to worry about what's coming my way because I know that they won't resonate with me. You know, I know that they will see my vibration and realize that they can't even sit next to me because they don't have anything to offer. That's that energy. Like it's truly tapping in with your spiritual team, your spiritual gifts, and really being able to alchemize the pain that you've been through. You may decide to become a practitioner of some sort. You could be like, there's terms coming to me right now as like a kitchen witch, or you may decide to become more of a root worker or tap into learning more about the occult, learning more about how you can use herbs and things like that to your benefit. And that I do feel like you'll be spending a lot of time learning more about the past, your past, but also your ancestors' past. You may decide to look into your ancestry lineage, that chart, but also your yeah, they're saying your astrological birth chart is your ancestor chart. I haven't heard that before, but yeah, so it could also be looking into your birth chart, but realizing that's also your ancestor chart as well. I feel like pile number one, you are fulfilling some sort of prophecy, something that's been placed over your life, or something that someone saw. It could be a grandma that saw, like, wow, this person will be a star, or this person will, you know, help transform things. You know, you could be really healing like baggage of a lineage, of your lineage, and really transmuting it, um And now it's just that you've waited. This is like freeing something. This is like freeing someone. You could also really be some sort of heavy, like energetic lifter. So you could do work of cleansing and like removing negative energy off of people. You may be a healer, so you could be getting Reiki, or you could be a Reiki master, or you could be someone who elevates spirits, like trap spirits. Like there's someone that is like trapped in a home that you lived. Maybe you clean up the energy of the home, or you release that spirit that wants to be released, and they can have a happier life. So that message is very specific, and it may not be for everyone. Remember, take what's for you and leave the rest. We'll get some more cards. We'll get more out of this deck, a little out of my personal deck, and we will call it a day for you guys. Pile number one. Beautiful, beautiful message. I want to make sure that that's in the camera for y'all, all right? Divine guidance. What newness? What new blessings? What new things are coming into my pile number one's life? One popped over the Emperor. Wow. What newness is coming into my pile number one life? Yeah, I really just feel like pile number one, your life won't be back. It won't go back the same. It's like not turning around. You not going back. You taking the road less traveled in your family lineage, where you are the one to really break some sort of barrier, some sort of curse, or anything that has been placed over you and your loved ones. Not even just the ones that you've met in your life, but even the ones that you haven't even been able to meet. It's elevating. Like I do feel like you have you have a really ancient bloodline or very ancient lineage that goes really far back. Um, that were doing amazing work, but somewhere down the line, someone wasn't able to continue on with their task. It became more of a burden. They stopped alchemizing it. They stopped finding power and joy out of helping and healing themselves and their lovers. And it could have been hard. It just feels like there's an ancestor and things are really hard. And they didn't continue on sharing the gifts or using their gifts that they've been blessed with. And that's been their truth. Like your lineage could have been light workers, like sent to or to really help transmute energies, to bring more light into darkness, to really inspire, to heal, to teach. You have a very blessed lineage. And for some reason, down the line, things got stuck. Someone got complacent. And it's not really their fault. I feel like it was meant to be this way. But it's for some reason, this gift that you and your lineage has is not supposed to be a burden. It's really not supposed to be a burden, but someone started like seeing it as a burden, and that changed the gift, that changed the like strength of the gift, or that masked the gift almost. And then it didn't seem like a gift for a very long time, and then you came along and you realized that, hey, this is actually a gift, it's not a burden. Now I'm alchemizing it, and now like you freed up, like, because once again, time is not linear. So you making this decision, it changes the energy of your lineage, because once again, you're connected to them. You are them, they are you. And so you are freeing up someone who has made it or decided in their lifetime. And I don't feel like you've met this ancestor that made this gift or thought of this gift as a burden because it was so heavy, and maybe they were the only ones who were able to use it at that time. And now you're coming in and helping them out energetically, and now like whatever burden has been placed on them, it's being lifted. For some reason, I don't know if you guys play any video games, but if you do play video games, the Zelda game is coming into this, and it's almost like Princess Zelda, like Link being awakened for over 100. He finally, woke up after being asleep for 100 years, and he's able to help Zelda defeat Goron, and the great calamity Goron. And so this is kind of that energy, which is really funny. I hope you guys can understand that. The little grasshopper just came to visit us as well. But we're gonna finish up here, and then we'll close. We'll get some more from my deck and close out. But yeah, and I do feel like this gift that you guys have is supposed to make you guys very fruitful and abundant. And when we talk about this burden, once again, like something doesn't have to necessarily be a burden until you put that on it. Like for someone could say being a mother is the most valuable experience ever, but someone also could say that it is a burden. Those are two different experiences for basically the same task. And so that's basically what I'm picking up on with that burden, is like someone decided to label something a burden and it became a burden, but you are changing that around. And that could just be healing. Like inner healing could be seen as a burden in your lineage, like actually doing the hard work, talking to people, telling them how you feel, being honest about things. But now your things are just coming in harmony. Once again, harmony. Um, we have this Knight of Coins coming out, which is calling me to let you know that your finances are going to be significantly blessed, significantly in a way that it's you won't even know, you won't even believe. It's like opportunities falling into your lap. Your finances are about to truly thrive. Um, it's these small seeds that you planted, and then once again your inner landscape has changed, and so now everything that's coming towards you is going to reflect that inner abundance. So abundance is truly yours. I mean, a large rainfall. You could be breaking generational curses in regards to finances and walking into generational wealth, honestly. um yeah. I see you really being happy with all of the work that you're doing. I see you being happy. Someone could also be a creative director here or some sort of like director. I see you also being blessed with feeling completely at ease with the things that you've been tasked with as well. This card kind of like flipped over, but like in a very unique way. So healing, we said that with the harmony. I'm gonna place that here. Healing. So Reiki could be significant as well, but you will be healing. The major newness is being healed, being a healed person. And yes, healing goes on and it never stops, but this is a significant amount of healing where you can start to live, get out of fight or flight mode, get out of survival mode. You're finally going to be free, you know. But yeah, I feel like a lot of this is focused on the heart, but also because the inner landscape is healed, now your finances are healed. This message is more so about, it's a very spiritual newness, a very spiritual blessings and abundance. It's a very like ancestral inheritance that's coming in, being able to use your gifts. This newness could be heightened psychic abilities, heightened third eye, heightened crown chakra. This could also be you healing your root chakra so that the other higher level chakras can also be more significant. This newness is learning more about the occult, learning more about herbalism, learning more about earth and nature and how you really do connect and you flow with everything. This newness is coming in as being a master, being wise, being knowledgeable, and being understanding of yourself in the midst of everything that you've been through and in the midst of this entire macrocosm. This new beginning is so hard to even explain. It is something that is only going to be felt, and not everyone gets to feel this new beginning. Not everyone gets blessed with the feelings that you are about to be able to feel on autopilot. I'm going to pull more out of my personal deck. We'll get two cards. We'll get two cards per side. I'll split these into two sections, so we'll get two per side, and then we'll um, call it that. Divine guidance, divine wisdom. Ooh, copycat energy falling out. um, all right. Divine guidance for my pile number one. What new beginnings, what newness is falling into their lap, is coming their way? What new chapter are they walking into? Divine guidance for my pile number one. What new chapter, new beginnings? That's my pile number one and walking into. We got one card, get one more for this side. What newness? All right. Wow. Your confidence is magic. We have brand new me. Wow. 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 Yes. Yes. We also have the Six of Swords that just flipped over from the wind as well, and got the Six of Swords here. So truly going to calmer waters is this new beginning. Whatever burdens that have been over your life, they're being healed and reset. But a lot of this pile number one, I do feel like you were creating some of the burdens without knowing. Like that's like, oh, I haven't healed wounds from my childhood, and so I keep accepting lovers that will burden me, for example, in that way. And that could be really significant. Or I haven't healed through some sort of trauma or some sort of letdown where I keep choosing jobs that don't align with what I truly want because I don't know what I truly want, or I haven't either done the inner work to truly know myself or the inner work to really heal myself, so that I can accept more or be comfortable calling in more as well. You are learning to be true to yourself. You may need to help go through some shadow work, or you're doing shadow work with healing like parental figures, potentially like father figure issues and things like that. But yeah, your confidence is magic. You are becoming a brand new you, a brand new person that is confident, who is magical, who is an alchemizer, who is a healer, who is someone just your appearance, just your smile help someone and brighten someone's day. We're gonna get two more out of this deck, out of this other half. What newness is coming into my pal number one's life? What newness is coming into my pal number one's life? Divine guidance that I was on. What newness is coming into my pal number one's life? What newness is coming into my pal number one's life? One card. You got the amethyst popping out. I'm not gonna take it one card at a time. Wow. All right. One card at a time. What newness is coming into my pal number one's life? Alright, what that wanted to pop over. What newness is coming into my pal number one's life? That wanted to, wow, the crown chakra. I'm gonna get one more. That wanted to fall out. I'll let it. What newness is coming into my pal number one's life? Harvest season. Yeah. So the crown chakra, like I said, is significant. The third eye chakra as well. Blessings are raining down. It's also this harvest season energy. So once again, like I said, major blessings because your inner world has changed. Thus, everything else around you has changed. Our inner landscape shapes our external landscape. Once we realize that doing the inner work is not a burden, once we realize that healing isn't a burden, once we realize that our gifts are not burdens, and we learn to alchemize it and use it towards our advantage, and we learn to understand our birth chart and our ancestral chart, and we learn to understand our Akashic records, and we learn to understand why we're blessed with certain fixations in this current lifetime, every day becomes harvest season. When you learn that, hey, I'm overly sensitive, I've been called overly sensitive my whole life and I've shaped it as a burden, but then I say, you know what, why have I been blessed with being overly sensitive? Does that mean I'm like, highly intuitive? Does that mean I'm psychic? Am I overly sensitive, or am I just highly intuitive? Am I a psychic? Do I understand and pick up on others' feelings? That's my personal story. And maybe that resonates with you, but I've been labeled as overly sensitive growing up, like, that I would just make everything like too personable and things like that. And I realized that I was just picking up on like energies. I was empathetic and I was just picking up on people's true energies and reading their inner thoughts without really knowing. And it was something that I could feel and I couldn't explain it. And it just was labeled as being sensitive. You're so sensitive, but I actually knew what was going on the whole time. I knew even without people telling me or showing me that they didn't care for me, they didn't like me in certain ways. And I just didn't understand it. And it was hard to articulate, but I learned to make that and use that gift. So that can be very significant for you. But that has been our time. Pile number one, and what a beautiful blessing that is coming your way. I hope you enjoy this blessing. I hope that you remain blessed, that you remain healed, or you remain able to heal and cleanse yourself and purge things that don't deserve to be in your life. You are very blessed, number one, pile number one, or you are number one, pile number one. But thank you so much for sitting with me, for joining me for this reading, for trusting me with your time. I hope you guys have a beautiful and amazing rest of your day. Happy new beginnings to you, pile number one. Take care. Pile number two, if you chose this lovely, beautiful daisy, it looks like flower, with number 8 courage, this reading is for you. Intuitively, I feel like automatically intuitively, excuse me, pile number two, your new beginning is about being reborn or refreshed, but reloved. I do feel like this new beginning could be someone from your past time or a past life coming back to show you love or to apologize. This could be a new beginning with love, honestly. This could be some past experience or lover that didn't treat you right, but is now coming back along to really give you your flowers. This new beginning also could be public recognition, being really seen for everything that you've built. I do feel like someone here has built something up from the ground up, or rebranded or reshaped a business or some sort of identity towards their benefit, and you will be getting a new beginning of being truly seen or appreciated for the gifts and the work that you've done. I do feel like pile number two, you may be a major person in your community and you'll be giving your flowers or being shown that, hey, we see you and we appreciate you for the work that you've done. I am going to read out of the lovely book, about what this card actually does mean. So let's get right into that, y'all. This card shows a small wildflower that has met the challenge of the rocks and stones in its paths to emerge into the light of day. Surrounded by an aura of bright golden light, it exposes the majesty of its tiny self. Unshamed, it is equal to the brightest sun. When we are faced with a very difficult situation, we have a choice. We can either be resentful and try to find somebody or something to blame for the hardships, or we can face the challenge and grow. The flower shows us the way, and its passion for life leads it out of the darkness and into the light. There's no point fighting against the challenges of life or trying to avoid or deny them. They are there, and if the seed is to become the flower, we must go through them. Be courageous enough to grow into the flower you're meant to be. Wow, what a beautiful message, pile number twos. You are truly growing into the flower that you have been destined to be all along, regardless of how hard things may have been for you. And I feel as though it goes back to that's why you're being blessed or giving your flowers, because maybe you're going to tell your story, maybe you're going to share your testimony with other people, and they're going to say, wow, you've been through a lot. You may decide to do that, or you may want to look into sharing your testimony and sharing your words, sharing your wisdom, because sometimes people may only see the flower, they may see only the beautiful daisy and that beautiful aura, and they may not see what has brought you here and how long it took for you to become this beautiful daisy. They may not see the rocks, they may not see the hardships, but they see that. So you may want to look into sharing your story. We're going to pull some tarot cards and dive deeper to see what new beginnings, what newness is coming into your life, pile number two. What new beginnings and newness is coming into my pile number two's life? What newness and new beginnings? All right. I do feel like pile number two, there may be some drama around you. We'll put this to the side. Or they may have had been some drama around you where your true side of the story is coming out. I do feel like pile number two, there has been some sort of gossip or someone trying to slander your name or slander who you are. And you're being shown as a true person that you are. Another new beginning too, pile number two, that rhymes. Another new beginning that could be coming your way is also centered around letting go of people or spirits showing others true colors so that you can know if you should stay or if you should go. I do feel like this new beginning is focused around, once again, I said a lover coming in. So we have the love card coming in. So a new beginning could be to your love life. This could be a past person or someone. This is really significant too if you're in a same sex relationship as well. But this could also be a new lover or an old lover coming back to give you the love that you deserve, or someone to really love you in a way that they see what you've been through and they love you because of that. Like, oh, I know this person has had this, and so I'm going to give them the love in a specific way that always uplifts them outside of their past, if that makes sense. But we'll get some cards and see what else is coming in for you, pawn number two. Divine guidance, divine wisdom. What's coming in? With newness, with new beginnings, new blessings are coming in for my pal number two. Divine guidance, divine wisdom. Wow. Okay. What newness and new beginnings are coming in for my pal number two? There could be more like working out or more like activity coming towards you as well. You may decide to, like, I see someone like honestly in a nice cute workout gear working out, like running. So you may decide to run a little bit more. We got the success at the bottom. You may decide to do more creative endeavors where you express more of your creative side. A new beginning too as well. I do feel like you're going to get some sort of like upgrading your career. You're going to be trusted with a large project. Like someone wants you to see only your vision, or not only your vision, but they want to see your vision somewhere. So I see this as like a commercial or a music video, some large production, um, or even like a photo shoot that your opinion may be asked of and required. It does feel like someone, you could be being like casted, or um, this could really be some sort of like scouting, like you may become scouted or something like that as well. So if you have been building something from the ground up, a lot of this does feel like your relationships with others. if you've been building a business from the ground up or anything from the ground up, yourself from the ground up, you will be, your aura that you have currently will be seen and people want to support that. So this could be a lover, a friend that wants to support, a business colleague, or a business or major corporation that wants to support you as well. Your uniqueness, your experience, your life, the courage that you've had to keep growing and to shine your aura is giving you these major opportunities and blessings. Your new blessing seems like major opportunities that are going to align you the way you need to be. You could be looking into going into mentorship, or you could be looking into just new opportunities. But I do feel like pile number two, things are going to move very, very, very fast for you. Very fast movement for these new beginnings. It feels like once it starts, it won't go back to normal for a very long time. So you could be getting some sort of like a major platform to feature you or to shout you out, or maybe if you're on social media, you'll go viral or something. Maybe you'll get more plays on YouTube. It's something about like you being seen as a person that you are, or you're seeing your story and then bam, bam, bam. Hopefully this is always in a positive way as well. But I do see something with the news. You could be featured in a news article or some online article, but I'm just seeing a lot about publicity or being like having a platform illuminated or being like grown or growing. Um, More intensity will come also into your life because the opportunities that are coming your way you truly do love, and so it's just like your life will feel like this constant loop of feeling very happy and intense and inspired. You may look into color theory. That's potentially could be a new beginning, or painting a little bit more, or I do feel like also with this creative director role, or this creative role that you will be scouted for or you'll be hired for, you may decide to learn a new medium as well to heighten that job. So if you're a photographer, you may want to do some mixed media as the backdrops or something like that. Or if you do pottery, you may decide to incorporate something else. If you're a business owner, you may decide to add new products to your shop, or you may decide to find creative ways to really heighten your products, or maybe you're being hired to do so. A lot of this is being able to really create a reality for others to experience. So you could also be an artist, and you may be being blessed with an art gallery or an exhibit, being featured in an exhibit as well. I do feel like it's based on your choice as well. And within this new beginning, you do need to put things out and show yourself as well. So don't get trapped in your head if you feel like you get afraid to show yourself or to put yourself out there. You need to get this divine guidance. We're going to pull some more from this deck and we'll see what else Spirit has for you. What new beginnings are coming into my pile number two's life? What new beginnings are coming into my pile number two's life? Mm. Like I said, love. We got the lovers coming out here. We have love out here twice, so it does to feel to be centered on love. You could be getting engaged, or your relationship could be being taken to the next step as well. You could be meeting someone's parents as well. Um, Another newness, you may be like learning about spirituality a little bit more, learning about like archangels and stuff of that nature. Um, may also decide to garden as well, and I can't believe I didn't think about that with this plant as well. Out here you may decide to garden, or you may have like, it could be literal or figuratively, like your life could be blooming, like your garden of life could be thriving. It could be blooming. You could be more fertile as well. I do see you traveling a little bit more. That's a new beginning. It could be dealing with a new business that you'll be going or using or seeking. So I do see you just kind of like in different cultures or in different areas experiencing life and using those experiences to channel your creative pursuits. Oh. Yeah, honestly, a lot of your new beginnings, pile number two, goes really back to the very first channel message for you, which talks about people who did you wrong in the past coming through to make things better. So it is up to you if you accept that. And that's also what they're saying too. It's up to you if you put yourself out there. It's up to you if you accept someone else in. I do feel like, will this person coming back in pile number two's life be, yeah. Will this person coming back in pile number two's life be positive? They're coming back to right their wrongs. We got two cards. One more card. Is this person coming back? My pile number two's life coming back to right their wrongs. Yeah. Yeah, they're definitely coming back to right their wrongs, but it's still up to you if you will allow them to come back. And that goes back into the actual message of this card. It's like it's up to you if you'll decide and let resentment come or if you'll welcome them in with strong arms. And also if someone new is coming back, if this is work, if this is love, if this is friendship, how did you also contribute to that relationship failing or ending? Do you have any do you have anything that you need to also check in with yourself to make sure that you were being the best person for the relationship, yourself and them as well? So make sure if this new person comes back, if you accept them, don't hold on to any resentment of any kind. But I feel like someone is really just coming back in to give you the love that you deserve. This could be, I mean, work, family, friends, lovers. It's a new beginning, but based on correcting and righting the wrongs. So you could be righting wrongs as well, or you've decided to right some sort of wrongs, which is, excuse me, can't even talk right now, which is prompting more people to right their wrongs in relations to you. Someone could be a Cancer as well, or it could be any water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This could be something significant for those signs as well. Someone also could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Um, yeah, wow. We're going to pull some more out of my personal deck and we'll dive deeper into this. And your message is a little shorter than pile number one. Pile number one's was a little longer than this. And so I do feel like your new beginning is going to come in very fast. So honestly, write your list down now of the things that you want. What are your non negotiables in love? What are things that you shouldn't go back on? You know, what are my non-negotiables for love, work? How much do I want to make? What type of relationship do I want? What type of gig do I want to be blessed with? For example, like if you're a model or a photographer, which brand would I want to work with? What are my top 5 brands? What are my top 5 gigs? What are my top 5 companies that I would love to work for? If you're a banker, what bank would I want to work for? What, if you're cybersecurity, what type of contract do I want? That's also this coming out here with this two energy. Is like, make sure you decide. And so once again, this could be a literal new person coming back around, or this is a new opportunity, a new creative endeavor that you let go of that could be coming back around. So if you were into some sort of hobby or passion or in a job and or a career field and you let go of it because you maybe grew resentful for it, or you didn't have the courage to follow through, or you didn't have the willpower, whatever case may be, or someone did you wrong and you decided to leave, that opportunity, that experience could be coming back around for you. We're going to get some out of my personal deck. We get 2 from each side, so 4 total out of these cards to see what new beginnings, what newness you're being blessed with at this current, or they're saying at this current moment. I wasn't trying to say that. So this could be, once again, like I said, this is fast energy. This could be at this current moment. Someone literally could be giving you flowers this week, like it's delivering flowers to your job or just giving you flowers. What new beginnings are my pile number 2 being blessed with? What newness is coming into my pile number two's life? What new blessings are falling on my pile number two's life? Wow. Okay. Excuse some of these cards. I haven't used these in months, so the WAP fell out, y'all. Oh Lord. I said love. Oh my gosh. So yeah, you guys could new beginnings could be like a new love life, honestly. Sorry, the WAP came out. Wow. Haven't used this deck in forever. What new beginnings are coming into my pile number two's life, one card at a time? What new beginnings are coming into my pile number two's life? One card. All right, we got lost without you. I'm actually gonna let that come out. Yeah, it could be a past lover who has been lost without you. Wow. What new beginnings are coming into my pile number two's life? Yeah. Master your emotions. All right. Master your emotions. I do feel like a loss without you as well. If there's something that you love to do, if you're a musician and you stop playing music and that's been a way for you to really express yourself, get back into it. Master your emotions, master rejection, master your ego, and get back to it. This could be this. You guys are very creative, and that's a blessing. So honor that creative gift. Honor the fact that you are creative and you have the yearning and the desire to do so, and go back to creating. Um, what new beginnings are coming in for my pile number twos? When new beginnings are coming in from my pile number twos, one card at a time. All right. When new beginnings are coming in from my pile number twos, wow, this is really a lot of love. Okay. Yeah, so something that you've abandoned, or something that has been giving you abandonment issues or triggers could be coming back around as well. Your soulmate is coming for being vulnerable, being yourself, vulnerable and learning. So this could be something of your soulmate coming back around, or someone that you dated coming, or a brand new person. This could just be a brand new shot at love, a brand new beginning that you weren't expecting to come through, because you healed, because you went through all these burdens, and you didn't let that make you harsh or hard, or make you hurt or be resentful for love in general. It could be as simple as a new love life, a new lover, a new sex life, honestly, or being able to have sex with someone that you truly do love. Um, you may want to challenge and work through your abandonment issues, or you already have been. I would look into shadow works on abandonment issues, or what are my abandonment triggers as well. We did talk about what are my non-negotiables. So you may want to make a list of what things trigger me, and when I get triggered, do I see things as they really are, or do I see things from a false perspective? A new beginning for you could be healing various triggers and learning to move forward without resentment, without pain, without changing who you are, and without stopping, um, or without while still being vulnerable, excuse me, while still being vulnerable. So yeah, if there's anything that you let go of that you didn't give a fair shot, you that may be coming back around, because you've been learning your abandonment issues, because you've been mastering your emotions, because you've been loving yourself and being more courageous. So once again, pound number two, there is a message here where it still is up to you on how this new beginning comes in. Basically, like, if you want this new opportunity, it's coming in fast. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Be ready for it. Heal your abandonment issues and triggers, master your emotions. So when the lover comes, you can be ready. You can see them for who they truly are, and not from a lens of red lens, because you're afraid and you're overly triggered. And now you're seeing this person as someone who's negative when they've only been positive towards you. So I hope this message helped you. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and trusting me with your time for this reading. Congratulations on your new beginnings. Make sure you are staying ready so that you don't have to get ready, and you are aware that you are beautiful and that you deserve your flowers. Congratulations to you on everything that you're currently being blessed with, because this feels like it's happening at this current moment. So stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Make that list of your top favorite jobs that you want, top favorite gigs, top favorite this. Who do you want to work with? Where do you want to be? How much money you want to make? What does love life look like? Get to that mood board, pound number two. Get to the mood board. I love y'all. I hope y'all have a beautiful rest of your day. Take care, y'all. Last but surely not least, pile number three. If you chose this lovely card, number 18, Past Lives, this message is for you. Pile number three, intuitively from this lovely card, your new beginnings and new blessings and new things that are coming into your life are about a rebirth, about you coming into union with all of your past selves, you becoming honestly like a mighty person, a mighty human, a superpower, superhuman as well. I feel like a lot of this new beginnings comes in the form of channeling, or talking to ascendant masters, talking to members of your community that are either here on earth, that are elders and wise, or those that have left and are still in spirit, and you're communicating with them, your ancestors and other kindred spirits as well. I do feel like a lot of this is you really tapping into your reptilian brain, your reptilian mind, and really moving with your instincts. Like, potentially your new beginning could also talk about, or newness that's coming in your life could also really talk about you being a little bit more autonomous, or breaking free out of societal norms or societal constraints. This energy does feel like you going back, or tapping back into how you have lived in the past, or how ancestors have lived in the past. So this could be a lot of new beginnings on being a little bit more reserved, or like being more self-sufficient in like your day-to-day life, or self-sufficient with like, living from the land, learning the land and things like that, not relying more so on the government, becoming a little bit more recluse. We're going to read from the book about this and see what this card means, what's the definition of it, and let's get straight into that, y'all. The hands of existence form the shape of the female genitals, the opening of the cosmic mother. Revealed within are many images, faces from other times. While it might be entertaining to fantasize about famous past lives, it is just a distraction. The real point is to see and understand the karmic patterns of our lives and their roots in an endless, repetitive cycle that traps us in unconscious behavior. The two rainbow lizards on either side represent knowing and not knowing. They are the guardians of the unconscious, making sure that we are prepared for a vision that might otherwise be shattering. A glimpse into the eternity of our existence is a gift, and understanding the function of karma in our lives is not something to be that can be grasped at will. This is a wake up call. The events in your life are trying to show you a pattern as ancient as the journey of your own soul. Wow. So this card really does talk about, and it's so funny. Pile number two may also resonate with you because I was thinking that after I recorded pile number twos, and I was like, you know what? What really is a past life? Because, what is a past life? Like, a past lives could be while we are on this current reality or timeline. Like, what actually is a past life? And it's really funny that this card talks about, you know, um, going too deep in it could be a distraction. Our past lives are this karmic loop. It's this really seeing what has made us and shaped us and molded us. What do we find ourselves continuously falling back into? What patterns take control of us? So a new beginning could be you becoming more mindful. Newness that's coming into your life could be more intentional, being more intentional with who you are and who you surround yourself with, really seeing past patterns and seeing ways where you've blocked yourself. Um, and how you can get around that. A lot of new beginnings as well for you could really be coming into union with your more elevated self, your more elevated spirit. But let's get some more cards and see what else is coming in for y'all, my lovely pile number threes. Divine guidance, divine wisdom for what new beginnings, what newness is coming in for my pile number threes. What newness and new beginnings are coming in for my pile number three. Whoa. All right. You guys got a bonus card coming out here as well. I'm going to put this to the side. And here are the overall cards. You guys got a bonus card, the only deck that got this bonus, third card that fell out. But your new beginnings are like, maybe it's something that you've prophesied or someone has prophesied as well. This new beginning feels like a lot of fullness. Understanding that there's so much more to learn. You may be being humbled, but in a very beautiful way. This is learning that, hey, I don't even know everything, or I've been on this path for so long, and now something new is coming that's humbling me, but also forcing me to learn. So a new beginning for you is learning. You could be going back to school. You could be learning more about your craft. You could be getting some sort of certificate. You could be heightening your awareness, your psychic awareness, your various intuitive gifts. You could be traveling, experiencing more cultures, learning more about your own culture, learning more about your ancestors and their cultures and things like that. I do feel like with your new beginning, it does center a lot on you like empowering yourself. I feel like this is you telling yourself you can do things, and so you will do it. You may be creating a lot of jobs for yourself or opportunities for yourself. I feel like this is an energy of the job hasn't been created, so I create it. Or I haven't seen someone do it this way, but I think it'll be better this way, and so I will do it. You may be learning different styles of communication or really becoming more innovative in the way that you express yourself, especially in work and business. But you really could be creating a new style of like practice. This could be something with intuitive gifts or like a spiritual practice, but you could be like breaking into a new like it could be like an ancient practice that hasn't been really recovered, or because energy can't be created nor destroyed, and things are always repeating. So it's something that is brand new but not really brand new, like a new sector in a career or a new way to do something that potentially an ancestor may have done. So this could be, like we said at the beginning, intuitively channeling. So you could be channeling higher level of consciousness, those ancestors, or your own higher level of consciousness, and seeing what they have to tell you, what they have to communicate with you, or how to do things. This is like going hand in hand with your ancestors, your spiritual team, going hand in hand with your Ori or your elevated spirit, your higher self, to see how do I go about doing things. And I said that superhuman energy here, right? And it is still resonating here. It's like I don't have to rely just on my day to day, my human body. I can rely on my ancestors. I can ask them questions. I could talk to them. We can have a commune together where if I have weaknesses, I can talk to them on how to heal them, or I can call in on them to help me and make me stronger. I can call in on the overall energy, the great spirit. I can call in on God or the highest level of consciousness, the ultimate creator, and ask questions and channel and talk. And I could talk to all these various elevated past spirits and energies. So your new beginning is like thinking smarter and not harder. Really, that is the very new beginning coming in. But we're gonna pull some more cards and dive deeper into this pile number 3. Ooh, I almost called you guys another pile. I almost called y'all pile number 1. Divine guidance, divine wisdom for my pile number 3. What new beginnings and newness is coming in for my pile number 3? Yeah, I do feel like also upon number 3, you may be also being seen as more of this Hierophant energy, or seeing more as a high priestess or a high priest. I feel like you may be getting initiated into something, or you've completed initiation, and now you're integrating more of that into your current life. I do see people seeing you transform your life, and now feeling as though I feel like, honestly, the initiation, the new beginning, is you transforming your life from the spiritual practice that you've been following, and now you've reached a level where people want to get advice from you because your life reflects what you teach. For example, like if you are on the spiritual path and you talk about, God and your ancestors can give you everything you want, and you end up manifesting everything that you've wanted for a very long time, and now people can feel more comfortable following you and saying, hey, this person has manifested a lifestyle that they want and does match their inner needs and inner desires, so now I know I can trust them, or I can trust getting advice from them and guidance from them. So I feel like this initiation is really like, honestly, the life that you want. The new beginning is the life that you want. This new beginning is like, wow, it's you manifesting your ultimate desires. Oh my, this is you, like, wow. Like if you want to work remote, I work on an island or something like that. Like I see you getting that. This is the new beginning. Whoa. It You could be really relocating to an island to work or something. That's crazy. To find guidance, divine wisdom for my pile number 3s. What new beginnings, what newness, what new blessings are coming into my pile number 3's life? What new beginnings are coming into my pile number 3's? Whoa. Okay. They came out like that. I'll let those come out. I wasn't even trying to get 2 at a time, but they fell out face first, so we'll let them. We got the Fool at the bottom as well. We have the Trust that came out in another pile as well, so you could resonate with that pile. But wow, I truly see you creating a picture perfect life, creating the life that truly does resonate with you. And it took some time. People are seeing that you were in an incubation little capsule for the past potentially 2 years or something, like 5 years or 10 months, and you are like popping out. Your new beginning is like being seen as the person you truly are. Like it's almost like pile number 3, people could have thought that you would fold, or the lifestyle that you've been presenting yourself as could have been some sort of phase, or it could have been some sort of illusion and you're not that person. No, it's almost like people were waiting on your downfall, pile number 3, or waiting for you to switch up, waiting for you to change, waiting for them to say, nah, you know, this is not who they are. This is just another phase. This is another fad. And no, it's not. I honestly feel like every phase or fad that you've been through has not been one, and they're all about to come back and be integrated into your current season. So everything that you let go of was not a phase. It is just something that you needed to touch, feel from a past life, a touch, feel, so that they could be integrated into this. And once again, like I said earlier, This new beginning is talking about you working in and bringing in some sort of new sort of way of doing something. And like I said, it's not really new. It's something that has been before, but maybe people forgot. It's ancient. It's something that hasn't been introduced in this current lifestyle or lifetime. These current day and age. Hasn't been written down, but it's been practiced. It's been around. And so I feel like your past lives, who you have been, and this current life has been your past life, right? You at age 6 has been a past life. Every year of your life has been a past life. Everything you've done has created you to be this superhuman. Like your new beginning is being a superhuman, like being able to truly integrate all of yourself into this one, like major channel of force of power. And it took some time. It really did. It took some time to get to where you are. And now, like, this is a very beautiful season of your life where you are like aware of your power. You are full of power, full of power. This is heavy as the head that wears the crown. A very new beginning is here for you. A very beautiful new beginning is here for you. But it does feel like very intuitive, very psychic, very tapped into your lineage, your ancestry, ancestor veneration, tapping into alchemizing energy and how people have alchemized from the beginning of time. This is knowing that you don't know everything and that I need to consult with my spiritual team before I take a next step. And that could be how your life has changed. That is how you are. That's how you are walking or talking the talk, walking the walk, etc. Because you are not relying just on yourself. You're relying on your team. You know that you are also flawed, and so you tap into those higher level energies to make you full, to make you whole, to make your life the way that it needs to be. This is once again being humbled in the most beautiful way. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful pile. Oh my. I love this for y'all. I'm so excited for y'all. Wow. Wow, 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 pile number threes. That's crazy. I would say I have a favorite pile and I can't choose, but you may be one of them, or you may be my favorite pile. I definitely have two that I love more than the other, but they're all beautiful messages. They're all gorgeous. They're all beautiful. Um, I guess I shouldn't put my own opinion on it and also my own judgment, but this is also unique to this pile. So potentially you don't need to put your judgment, or people, oof, that's what it is. Pile number three. People have taken off, they're taking and releasing their judgment over your lifestyle and your life. They can't anymore. It's worked for you. It's worked for you. Whoa. I'm so excited for this pile. Like, I just feel like your life is transforming. The newness is a brand new life. It really is. It's a brand new life. This is the life that you've always wanted. This is everything coming true. Whoa. Divine guidance, divine wisdom. You could be a Taurus. Taurus could be significant. You could have water sign placements as well, or air sign placements. I'm feeling a lot of Taurus. You could also be an Aries, or be like a Taurus, Aries, Taurus, cup spur, or something of that nature. It could be um, yeah, it could be a Cancer, or you could be a Taurus moon, or an Aries moon. Oh wow, and a love bug is just flying by. I wonder if it'll land over here. So, wow, what a beautiful sign coming in this reading. We had a ooh, it just landed on my back, y'all. Oh, so much, so sweet. Oh the Lord, this is such a beautiful pile. Another pile had like a grasshopper come through. So, um, those spirit totems could be significant. What newness and new blessings are coming in for my pile number three? Wow, that is a nice card. What newness and new blessings, new beginnings are coming in for my pile number three? What newness and new beginnings are coming in for my pile number three? All right, y'all. So I do feel like you may be being blessed with a new form of income, or you're being blessed with, once again, that new beginning is you doing something in a different way, in a new way, like you walking in, you creating the job, or you creating a new way of doing something, of working a job, of being or living, of, yeah, like you really are like an outsider. You're creating something that's outside of the box. Excuse me, or boundaries, or outside of like boundaries, being boundaryless or borderless could be something that's new, or ceilingless as well. um I do feel like with this five of swords coming out in reverse, like the conflict, the judgment, the people are being humbled because you are like becoming brand new. You're popping out in a very beautiful way. So judgments and conflicts around you or gossip about you is about to change in a positive way, where it's like it's almost like people don't have anything to say. There's nothing negative to say. Like, you're living your truth. You're walking the walk and talking the talk. And I'm so sorry to keep saying it so many times. Such a simple term, but it really does encompass this energy. But I feel like, once again, any judgments or people feeling as though it's a fade or a phase, or you're doing something that's manipulative, I truly just feels like you've been misunderstood for some time, and finally, those misunderstand like you. The truth is coming through. The truth of who you are is coming through. You are waking up to your past self or a past life. The truth of who you are is coming through, is really the message for y'all. The new blessing is the truth of who you are is coming through. You may have a spirit totem that you resonate most with. You may have like a ascended master that you've always resonate most with. You may be born on a day of a very significant ascended master. You could also been born on a day someone died, like a very famous or ascended person could have died. You could also resonate with a lot of gods and goddesses or netters and things of that nature. And you are waking, your true potential is being awakened. Like, I'm just seeing somebody, like a tomb being opened, and like the true energy of who you are is larger than I could even explain, but you're waking up to it. Whoa, 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 like a tomb being opened. Clarifying card for the Two of Pentacles for my pile number threes with new beginnings are coming into them. Clarifying card for the Two of Pentacles. Clarifying card for the Empress coming out here. Another clarifying card for the Queen of Chalices in reverse with my pile number three. This is almost like saying the true name, and the true energy appears, or like speaking of the true name, like, and it makes sense that I talked about netters. This is like Isis actually being Osset, this is that energy. You could resonate with Osset or Isis. This could be that sort of energy that's coming out here as well. But you are true, it feels like true royalty. Once again, this card is like giving you some sort of boundary, like saying, don't worry about famous past lives, right? Don't get the ego. Don't get the ego too high because you resonate or you're being waking up to your true power. Make sure you're checking yourself, make sure you're being humble. Don't fall into that same path, because that could have been a downfall. What were the downfalls of these various spirits and ascended masters? What issues that they accomplished? If you resonate with them, what were their main issues? And make sure you are seeing, okay, let me see if that reflects in my own life, and how can I heal from that. Blessings, I just feel like it's hard to even explain the financial blessings that are going to come in for y'all, but it really does feel like land. Like, that's what it feels like. Generational wealth, blessings, where it is something that is too huge to really put a price on. Like, it is almost like you are the major financial blessing. Who you truly are, the gifts, the knowledge, the way that you're able to tap in, can be, the price can be put on that. The inheritance, that is a true financial blessing. A price cannot be put on that. Royalty. You may be sipping or drinking something, or like, and I'm talking spiritually. You've been drinking from the fountain of youth, or you've been drinking from the fountain of memories, or you've been drinking from the fountain that's going to replenish you and bring you back to yourself. This is like fairy tales sort of energies, where the princess drinks something and she becomes the true person that she needs to be, or the true person. Speaking over yourself could be really significant. Telling yourself of who you truly are, associating yourself with the things that really do resonate with you, removing people, places, and things that don't resonate with you, so that you can get back to where you need to be. Free up some space, free up some energy, so these new beginnings or this new blessing can really get more comfortable. Because I feel like this new blessing is just right around the corner, or it's here, but you need to get more comfortable with it. So let go of things that don't resonate with this, with your godlike self or your ascended self. And once again, make sure you are humbling yourself and not being too cocky with this, because I do feel like you're going to be waking up to a lot of inner power, inner strength, a lot of power, to be honest. So once again, you are the most major blessing. You're coming back to you. You're coming back to you. We're going to pull some from my personal deck, get 4 cards, and then we're going to close out pile number 3. All right. You may have watched other piles as well. Divine guidance, divine wisdom. for my pile number threes. What new beginnings, new blessings are coming in for pile number threes? What new new baguettes. Okay, maybe you're going to be getting, maybe you're going to France, maybe you'll literally be getting some jewelry. Maybe you'll be like going to France, maybe you'll be, maybe have French ancestors, maybe learning French or something like that. You could be getting like, I'm just baguettes first, obviously it's bread, but I'm also thinking of like jewelry. So you could be getting blessed with some sort like of like jewelry, or you're being blessed financially where jewelry could be significant, or you can afford to buy new jewelry. You could be getting blessed with some sort of like large stone or something like that as well, or just a large jewelry, a large purchase. What new beginnings and new blessings are coming in for my pile number three? What new beginnings and new blessings are coming in for my pile number three? What new beginnings and new blessings are coming in for my pile number three? All right. I kept this card in here. Somebody's name could start with an E, and I just, for some reason, it was, I was trying to spell Earth. For some reason, my mind was, I don't know what was going on that day when I wrote this card. But this card represents Earth, but someone could have an E in their name. I'm going to pull another card for this though. But someone's name could start with E, someone that could be significant, first, middle, or last name, or something like that. Or maybe one of these gods or past life energies could have an E in their name or have an E there. We did say Offset. Offset has an E in it too. Um, what new blessings could be coming in? Okay, crown chakra, like I said, royalty. This E also makes me think of eating. So like we said baguettes, but like truly eating, or like eating more healthy foods, or like, I don't know, like even it goes back to this energy of drinking from the fountain of youth, or eating like, like communion. Like you could be getting communion, or like communing with your past self or something like that. But crown chakra is a new beginning. So balance your crown chakra, or really becoming more royal within yourself, like, treating yourself with the highest level of respect. Okay. What new beginnings and new blessings are coming in from my pal? Yeah, it's funny because there's like, I have two cards about um, parental like healing that may need to be done, like one for the father, one for the mother. And at the bottom of the deck that I just put away, it has the mother. So you may need to heal. It's funny because then the feminine came out. You may need to heal feminine energy, or rest in your feminine, or heal any sort of mother issues or mother wounds as well. That could be something that you may need to unlock. What new beginnings and blessings are coming in? Beware, something bad could be, something bad could be on the horizon, or beware of what you associate with that is bad. I do feel like that's more so that, but that's not the card that came out. But let's get one more card for my pile number three. What new beginnings and blessings are coming in? Right, you could be a Capricorn because the most recent Capricorn reading, this card did come out here as well. So you could be getting blessed with something that comes in really fast. It could be something that's exciting. Once again, excuse my cards, they may be a little corny. I haven't done these in a minute. But it also reminds me of that Nelly song, It's Getting Hot in Here. So you could be taking off past skins, past like things or persons, personality traits, personhood, anything that doesn't resonate with this crown chakra, who you are. And with this crown chakra, I just feel like you connecting with your higher level of consciousness, or higher spirits, energies, netters, etc., to help you become more aligned. So pile number three, that has been our time. I hope this reading resonated with you. I hope it helped you out in an amazing way. Congratulations on this person that you're becoming and all the new beginnings that are waiting for you. I hope you guys have a beautiful, ooh, we have the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. Wow, wow, wow. We got the Emperor and the Empress balancing that masculine and that feminine, and the Empress came out. So you could be comfortable, or have been comfortable in that masculine energy. Now it's time to receive. You may not have to do anything for this new beginning. Just receive, just sit, just wait. Wow. Wow. Just wait. So beautiful. Once again, I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your day. Thanks for trusting me with your time and watching this video. I hope you guys have a beautiful, beautiful new beginning here. All right. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a great one. Love y'all. Bye.